Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for Burkina Faso versus Burundi. Let's get into this. So first play here comes from a throw-in. And as you've already noticed, there is a man in the middle, unmarked, in between the gap, because maybe they're trying to play an offside trap, but one ball. And it's not necessarily that the ball that's being played has to be a great ball, because even just this, a ball played straight, it means he would latch on. That's why space is dangerous considering they're this high up. Otherwise, let me continue the play. So just like that, that is way too easy. That is way too easy from a throw-in. He's able to get the one-on-one chance, slots it in the back of the net, which is very worrying. Alright, so he does try to get control of the ball, but he's unable to trap it. And then I think he was expecting to receive the pass, so he moves a bit to the left. I don't know if it should be to the right. I think he moves a bit to the right side, which opens this gap in which this player runs through, but that's just too easy. That is way too easy, and it all comes from him not being able to trap the ball properly. Look at that. That is way too easy, but that's a very good finish. That is a very, very, very good finish. Alright, let's head on to the second goal of the match. Should be somewhere here. So it does come from a set piece. Cross comes in. Classic case of not marking your man. You see, maybe there's a different angle we can get. I think this one might do us some justice. He's practically alone. There were enough players around him that they could challenge, but none of them challenged, and he ended up getting a free header on goal. Yeah, just a free header. He had so much space. So much space. And here we go to the third goal. I think the keeper should do better. Alright, so he gets beaten, and surprisingly enough, he doesn't immediately go to cover his teammate or even him. Both of them don't immediately go to cover their teammate, and then they just watch. They're just watching, because I don't think he's marking anyone. In fact, what he's doing is disadvantaging his keeper because he's blocking him. And up to now, any one of the two players I've indicated with the arrow could have gone to mark, or at least put in a challenge for that ball, but none of them have done so. And the keeper should have caught that. That should have been easy grabs for the keeper. The keeper should have caught that. But then again, it's one of those things where they say, if you don't shoot, you won't score. But here he gets done way too easily, and just look at this space. The fact that none of his teammates go to cover him here. I mean, look at all this space that it looks small, but this is a lot of space, especially in the box, and none of his teammates go to back him up. But that shouldn't have been a goal. That should not have been a goal. He does him, because I don't know what happens. Maybe it's a slight deflection. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what happens there. But otherwise, let's head on to the next goal that was scored in the match. Comes from a long ball. Traps it well. Very okay. He is in space, but it's not like he's going to hit it first time. And I like that immediately the pass is played, he goes on to pressure the ball. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Once again, another goal that should not have been a goal. But I can give credit to the defender, because number one, he put the striker or the attacker into a position that would be very difficult for him to shoot. So the defender on that part did the best he could, because at the end of the day, defending is about delaying or just putting your opponent in the worst possible angle to shoot. Because what he does here, he actually does do well. He prevents him from cutting inside. He prevents him from putting it across. Because as you can see here, this guy is unmarked, but I'm sure immediately the cross would have been played, someone would have gone to pressure it. Because he actually does, the defender does do his best. He does do his best, because look at this. he is preventing him cutting inside, and then he's forcing him to go down the line. And when you're in this situation, it's very hard for you to score since the angle is not really friendly and the keeper is at an advantage here, but they should not have gone in. I do not know how that ended up in the net. Just unfortunate defender gets done, but I don't think that should be a goal. Alright, next goal from a corner. Alright, so let's analyze this further. Alright, so he is unmarked. He doesn't even have to jump for the header. Keeper is very alert, but the problem is immediately the header gets played, all the defenders in the box they became flat-footed. No one was really that alert, such that immediately the ball bounced off. They moved. They were just standing there, and the attacking player is the one that took advantage there. I mean, look at that. He doesn't even have to jump. That's how unmarked he is, and that's a good goal because he bounces it into the ground, making it very hard for the keeper to catch. But look at all these players watching. No one decided to follow their man, and yeah, pretty good goal. Otherwise, very good high-scoring match between Burkina Faso and Burundi. Good. I like games that have goals, especially such. Especially if it's like a mutual game, where I'm not really supporting anyone. I really like it when there are a lot of goals, because at least it keeps the match interesting. Otherwise, that's been my match analysis for Burkina Faso versus Burundi. Like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next match analysis.